before the 75 billion insertion came about, I had 4 private meetings with the Secretary Diokno, private meetings. And in one of those meetings,
Around what time yun?
right after the budget was submitted to Congress, I had a private meeting with him. There was one meeting, I remember, that Secretary Medjaldea was there, Secretary Dominguez was there, and Secretary Diokno was there. And I showed him the disparity, and I told him that this is your budget. Can you please help me, or help Congress at least equalize this, because this will not sit well with the members. And for 4 times, they just shrugged me off in the institution. So it has gotten to the point that we are now reaching the end of our budget deliberations, and there's still no clear answers on the matter.
So, i-clarify ko lang po, your objection is that hindi equitable. I mean, because we've thrown around the term insertion yan, and people, I want to get into that later, by the way. Now, what's the definition exactly of insertion? But we keep saying insertion yan, as if there was something implicitly, inherently wrong with the term and the practice that it suggests. But now we're hearing na we have a problem with the methodology, pero kung na-spread out lang to ng pantay-pantay, wala na sana problema.
Yeah, true. Whatever you want to call it, institutional, insertion, amendment, in the eyes of the public, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's pork.
Yeah.
It's all the same. And we own up to that. Now, what is important to us, that each and every district gets its fair allocation.
So it is pork.
It has always been how the funds have been
and the issue for the congressman is about
not just
equitable...
not just the congressman.
No.
The whole legislature.
And it's about equitable distribution
Yes, that's
of
why
this pork.
during the start of the budget deliberations, I already made forward what the allocations per congressman was. And only Senator Lacson was the one who stood up and gave forward his own amendments. If I'm not mistaken, it's around 50 billion. He tweeted it, he posted it publicly, just the same way we did it first. So it's not about methodology or what, it's about what is due the legislative districts. And what is due, the senators per their advocacy. Ang gusto lang namin, malaman ng publiko, ano pa talaga yung nakukuha? What's all this mystery about hiding the allocations? Yeah, you may get 1 billion, he may get 500 million, but the important thing is, it's in the budget, people see it, they know what's forthcoming, and I think that's a big step towards transparency.
But can we agree on a definition of what pork is? Because
Supreme Court
Congress has its idea of what pork is, the Supreme Court has its legal definition of what pork is. What to you is pork then? My understanding was that it was supposed to be a lump sum fund that is not broken down into specific projects.
That is per the Supreme Court decision. That is correct. Any lump sum which is broken down with post-legislative action is pork. That is why, this point in time, in compliance with the Supreme Court decision, we want to itemize everything.
Meaning identified ahead of time.
Yes, ahead of time, together with the budget.
So at this time, hindi pa siya pork.
So it's
Diba?
not lump sum.
Technically, it's not yet pork.
Sa labas naman ho, they don't see it that way. Everything you put in there, kahit piso, is pork.
Kasi yun yung ine-emphasize nila.
It's
Talaga
pork.
year of the pig.
I know that. So, para matigil na yun, let's just be transparent about it.